What's going on, fellas? How the hell are you? This is Islander. Welcome back to the Newsroom, your source for war robots, news, and rumors. All right, guys, we have got a few things to talk about, all right? It is the rebalancing, and we've been going over a lot of things in the test server, and we're ready to talk about a few of them now. The main front runner of this conversation is going to be the Ares, all right? And the Ares train is what the problem is. The single Ares by himself, not so much a problem. We got plenty of counters for him, all right? But 6 Ares on the field together rotating a shield has become a problem. Now, new counters have come up for them, but there's just not a whole lot of them, all right? So we're going to stop talking here. We're going to jump over to some screenshots that I made for you guys, and we're going to discuss it a little bit. Now, we're not only going to just read it out to you, all right? I'm going to give you a breakdown on it and what my opinion is, whether this will work or not. While ability is active, speed is reduced 33%. Okay, we went over this in the test server. That is going to be somewhat good. All right, it will slow down the Ares train, but will it stop it? Ability cooldown goes from 16 to 18 seconds. This was unexpected. We did not test this, okay? But they gauge from the feedback that you guys send in. So those of y'all that are out there that's saying that Pixonic doesn't listen to you, all right, they heard you guys. So it is going to go and get an ability cooldown of 2 seconds. It is not the extreme that some of you guys wanted, all the way up to 25 seconds, okay? It's not going to be that. But 2 seconds is just enough that it may affect the train's progress. Now, let me break it down. Will this affect the Ares train? That's going to be a hard one to decipher, boys. The speed reduction is okay, but keep this in mind. When that first Ares goes out and he takes the point, okay, and he fires off his shield, the next Ares is coming into play. So that 33% reduction, all right, that first Ares is already coming back, and the second one is jumping up in front of him, taking his spot. All right, so the change will still continue. The change will come with these 2 seconds extra per delay. All right, is that going to be enough to affect it? Really don't know. The only way we're going to find out is to get this bad boy into the live server and start testing it. All right, we may see another tweak on this particular bad boy a little bit down the road. All right. They have worked on it a lot. They have been tweaking the numbers, and this is what they came up with. Will it be enough? We're going to soon find out. I want your feedback, boys. What do y'all think? Can this tilt the Ares train, or is it going to still keep coming at us in full locomotion? All right. The Hades, boys. Now, the Hades and the Nemesis are also going to take a reduction in speed while the ability is activated, all right? Speed. While ability is active, speed is going to be reduced 20%, okay? Durability, they're going to get a buff from 150 to 160K. Speed increase from 52 to 53 kilometers per hour. That speed increase is not a whole lot. I don't think you're going to notice it, all right? That's you're talking about 1 kilometer faster per hour. That's, yeah, it's just there. It's pretty much going to move at the same speed it does right now, just a tad bit faster, okay? Now, those of y'all that are going to tell me in the comment section below, oh, the Roadhog will make up for these abilities, speed decreases or reduced. No, they won't, guys. That Roadhog is only for the speed of the bot while it's not in its ability. The Roadhog does not affect the speed while it's in its ability. So this will have no bearing here. All right? Now, let's move over to the Nemesis, and then I'll break this down. While ability is active, speed is reduced 20%. Durability, did I spell that right? Okay, those of y'all that were going to catch me right there, I caught myself. We're going to go ahead and just say it. Durability increase, 180 to 190K, all right? Speed increase from 52 to 54. Also not a big change on the speed, okay? It's just slightly there. Now, I was already cool with the Nemesis and the Hades, although I do not run with either one of them, all right? I did not think they needed to get a nerf or a buff, all right? But that's not for me to make the call. All right, I'm not the one that's getting all of the feedback from all of the players over there. Now, why is this speed reduction of 20%? This is my hypothesis on this, guys, on both the Nemesis and the Hades. It's very possible with the Ares taking its hit, and it would affect the Ares train. You would see either Hades or Nemesis start making its way into the train along with a couple of Ares to counter off the balance, okay? So by reducing its speed as well, it's going to kind of hinder that from happening. That's what I'm thinking about that, okay? But it does get that nice durability increase. So all in all, this is a buff. Same with this bad boy. Of these two, I like the Hades a little bit more. I'm not too fond of the Nemesis only having two medium weapons, which gives it the same firepower as a Kumio. All right, it does have that internal ability of the rockets, but in my personal opinion, it's just not enough. So out of these two, I would definitely be leaning towards the Hades, and eventually, hopefully, one day I will get one. All right, I still don't have one yet. Let's move on, boys. The modules, all right? Quantum radar activates immediately. And we're going to break this down for each one as we go over it, all right? Now, those of y'all that run the quantum radar, and this did come up recently inside of a Discord chat room, and this was a comment that was made to me, and we brought it up. And yeah, they are definitely took some of that feedback into consideration. Activates immediately. Okay, now, those of y'all that run the quantum radar know that it had a delay from the time that you activated the quantum radar to the time that it actually locked the first target. It would have a delay of a second and a half, maybe 2 seconds, okay, which was huge. If you only have 5 seconds to operate, you lose the first 2 seconds trying to target, and then you actually try to lock the target that you're trying to hit, whether it be an Ao-Jun or, you know, the target is skipping back and forth. Losing those 2 seconds was huge, all right? So you had to have that quantum radar activated already, the bot that you want to target locked down, all right, to get the full effect of it. That's going to eliminate it, all right? That's going to eliminate it big time. I do like this this move on the quantum radar. I think it's going to help it out dramatically, all right? Now, this is the big one, boys. The Battleborn. Must enter the battle before the timer starts. Guys, we're going to see a lot of Battleborn come in a lot of different variations, okay? When you had a Battleborn and you dropped your bot, immediately that timer started, okay? Now, excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Now, as I was saying, now you could drop your bot somewhere else on the field, creep your way into a battle. Mercury users, hate you guys, all right? Mercury users, I can see this being big for you guys, all right? You creep your way into the battle, you jump, you do your hell dive, you effect your first shot, and you're firing off on everybody, okay? Then, of course, they're going to turn their attention to you, and they're going to unload, although you have the Battleborn in your defense. And you're going to enjoy the full brunt of this Battleborn, not taking very significant minor damage while you're dishing out hell. This is going to be big. Mercury, Pursuers, Ao-Juns, all right? Stuff that could creep into the match or creep into the fight from a distance, come in and have a significant amount of resistance while that fight is in. You're going to see a lot of it, boys. This one is a concern of mine. We're going to see how it plays out. It's going to be, Battleborn will now be meta. Get ready for it. You're going to see a lot of it. Last Stand, guys. Last Stand will now have an indicator, all right? We tested this in the test server, and we saw where you had 2 shades of red on the indicator. Of course, the bot's health, all right? And then you have that deeper little red, which is where the Last Stand would activate. A lot of you guys that don't run Last Stand were very, very fond of this idea. You want to know who has the Last Stand and who doesn't, okay? And there is a flip side to that coin, boys. All right, now hear me out. Yes, you know which bot has a Last Stand. All right, you know where that Last Stand is, and you know what you got to do to get that Last Stand activated so that the countdown starts, and then you can come in and effectively try to make a kill. Now, on the flip side of that coin, that same pilot that has the Last Stand is going to know that you don't have Last Stand, okay? And when he drops into a match and he looks around, he's going to identify his targets. He's going to select his targets. He's going to know that player 1 and 2 have a Last Stand. But player 3 over here on the left side, he knows for a fact does not have a Last Stand. Who do you think he's going to target first? I'll tell you who the hell I'm going to target first. I'm going right for the guy that I know does not have a Last Stand, because he will be the easier, effective kill, knowing that I still have it and he doesn't. He might try to be a little bit more tactical, but tactics are there on both sides, okay? So keep that in mind. Let me know what y'all think about the Last Stand and the indicator. I am not a fan of it, okay? But this is something that you, the players, were asking for. Y'all wanted to know. Well, you got it, guys. All right, it is coming to the live server. Be ready for it. Get ready to adapt. Now let's move on. Weapons, guys. Orkin lovers, Tyran lovers, got something for you. The Gust, my beloved Gust, I don't know about this one, all right? But let's go over it. The Orkins, ammo capacity, you're going to drop 7 rockets, okay? Out of your full 32, you're going to lose 7. Your full reload time will be reduced from 23 to 20 seconds, okay? So that's the buff on it. The nerf is the 7 rockets. Now, the Orkins had already taken a nerf, all right? Now they're going to continue to mess with them. I see a lot of Orkins getting put on the shelf with this rebalance here, all right? It is no longer going to be an effective weapon, in my opinion. If you still think it is, give me your feedback and why, okay? Losing 7 seconds for a 3-second faster reload time is not a good trade-off, okay? But it's coming. So you can either adapt to it, overcome, or put them on the shelf and go out with something else. The Gust. Ammo capacity from 9 to 5. Ouch. Okay? I love my Gust. I run them on my Pursuers. I run them on my Invader, okay? I have the shotgun weapons, and I do love that weapon. Now, although you're losing four shots, okay? You're going from 9 to 5. You're also going from 9 to 5 in reload time. That time is almost cut in half, okay? So that means you're going to be reloading, what, 2 rounds per second? So every half second, more or less, slightly off there on that math, okay? But slightly off. Okay, so you're going to have basically 2 reloads per second. So in my opinion, it's going to kind of fire off like a Magnum. All right, maybe a little bit slower. I think the Magnum's a little bit faster, but you're going to have that pump, 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 pump. Yeah, it's going to sound just like that. Don't judge me. Pump, pop, pop, pop. Where it's just going to keep firing every half second. So you're going to get up to that reload time. Now, I prefer to have my 9 capacity, okay? I like the Gust where it was at. But is this a nerf or is this a buff? Okay? They're taking away 4, but they're giving you a faster reload time. So it's going to fire off really, really quick. I don't know, boys. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the Gust. I'm really not going to judge it until I put it on the live server, get my Pursuer out there and test it and see how we do. Tyrans, guys. Lord have mercy. Delay between shots from 0.12 to 0.15. Delay between bursts, okay? That means the reload time. From 0.85 to 0.9. Yeah. That is definitely a nerf on the Tyrans. They're going to be a lot slower than what they previously were. Will they still be effective? Hard to say. Really, really hard to say. They still have a fast reload time, okay? But they're taking a significant hit here. Those of y'all that use the Orkins, the Tyrans, I'm sorry, y'all let me know on that. I do have them, but I have not used them in a while since I've started moving moving over to the shotgun weapons. All right, I've been kind of modifying the weapons that I have, and it looks like I may be modifying again once these changes hit the live server. Redeemers, all right, and I am building a Redeemer right now in the workshop, believe it or not. All right, I have one. I wanted one more. Ammo capacity from 18 to 21. This thing was already a monster before, guys. All right, the Redeemer hits, and it hits really, really hard. Now you're gonna get that 1 extra burst. It may fire off kind of the way the Tyran did. So what do y'all think about that? Let me know in the comment section below. This is a solid buff to the Redeemer. The Calamity / Dragon Calamity. All right, damage per tick, 7,116 to 7,800. Wow, that's big, boys. All right, you're gonna see a lot more Dragon Calamities. I do go up against one player that uses it, and he uses a single one with 2 shredders on a Strider. Okay, and he does ridiculous amount of damage. He's fast enough to get into the area shield, and he is very strong and very effective with this bot. All right, well, he went from being very strong, being very effective. That boy's just gonna be plain medieval now. Okay, he's getting a solid buff on this. You're gonna start seeing a lot more Calamities come into the game. All right, those of us that have the Calamities right now, not a lot of people were using them. Okay, why? I don't know. I got mine up to level 10, but I kind of drifted towards the shotgun weapons, and that's where I was at right now. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and finish off those Calamities and test them out, because they are gonna be pretty significant in damage. I can see a lot of this coming in on the Ao-Juns. All right, I can see that being very effective on the Ao-Jun. Perhaps with a lockdown module. Yeah, I can see that happening. The Marquez and the Dragon Marquez. All right, damage per particle 2,187 to 2,625. Okay, so that's getting a nice little increase also. There's not a lot of these on the field right now. I do see some here and there, but they're not plentiful. Okay, so they're going to be giving these things a little buff and taking down some of our more beloved weapons from the past. Okay, out of all of this, guys, the Redeemer, the Calamity are going to be your two big winners. Okay, not sure about that Marquez, and really not sure about the Gus. I can't decide whether this is going to be a buff or nerf. Okay, y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think. Okay, now let's go ahead and get back to everybody's main concern, which is the Aries. I want to talk about this one, boys. All right, hit me up in the comment section. Or hit me up on Messenger, all right? Messenger is where the more lengthy conversations transpire, and is where you give me a lot of your feedback. I may be delayed in getting back to your comments, guys, but I will read each and every one of them, and I will do my best to answer all of you, okay? That's just, now, if you leave me a statement, I'll give you the thumbs up, all right? But if you're leaving me a comment which requires a response, you're going to get the response, all right? Let's just keep that in mind. Is this going to be enough to affect the Aries train? All right, we all know the single Aries, not a problem. The group of Aries is the problem. And with that being done, will the Hades and the Nemesis come into the train? Will they join the party? Will it be effective? What do y'all think? I want your feedback, guys. I want your comments. Let me know what's going on, all right? Let me know what you got in your head, and let me hear some ideas. Will this do it or will it not? Guys, if you're new to this channel, hit that sub button. Also, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of the stuff we're going to have coming up here. And if you did like this video, guys, knock the hell out of that like. I really do appreciate it, and it does help me out. And we will be talking again very soon on more balance changes to come. This is Islander, signing out.